like we've had a car that's capable of winning these last 3 races here. So we're geared up, ready to go.
All right. Now, I know Monday we got some fuel injection testing coming up. Are you going to be a part of that?
I wasn't scheduled to, but I told them I'd volunteer to do some, so it's a great thing. We know out on the street that Toyota has great fuel mileage and good power with it, so hopefully that transfers over to the Cup program. I got to run a Michael Walter car at Phoenix, their fuel injection car, and good. It's got great power.
That's what I was wondering. Now, besides the fuel injection, are they going to have to make any other changes to the car to adapt to that?
Not a whole lot. It does weigh a lot more, obviously, this big manifold and everything on the car. So it is a little bit of weight difference, but cars, it's very efficient when you get to the gas. It's very responsive. Obviously, we've perfected these carburetors over these last 50 years, but making the turn in technology for NASCAR is going to be great.
It will be a good thing, absolutely. Now, I want you to tell these fans, you've got a great, we got a lot going on around here. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We got the Coleman Foundation over here, and you have a very, very good charity with the Denny Foundation. Tell these fans a little bit about that.
Yeah, we definitely do. Our main focus is to help kids and help people with CF. Cystic fibrosis is my cousin has it. It touches our family, and so they're the main benefactor of our foundation. So for me, just to be able to give back, we've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars in these last few years with different events and whatnot. It's been a lot of fun. So it's CF, everyone knows they're really, really close to us here.
She's thanking you down there. She's got a couple down there, so great guy, Eddie. Yes. Well, Tina's got some fan questions. She went down there and told the fans. So go ahead, Miss Tina.
Hi, Denny. It's a fun part. Good. How are you? Welcome, and we're so glad to have you here. Okay, where's Danielle from Virginia? Danielle. Hey, Danielle, I have to step away. He wants to know, since you're from Virginia, are you Virginia Tech or Virginia? Who do you vote for? Who do you cheer for?
I didn't go to either one of the colleges. We couldn't afford the colleges even if we had to, but racing was number one in our priority. But I'm a huge Frank Beamer fan, so Virginia Tech.
Okay, he's going Virginia Tech. All right, where's Zach from Charlotte? Zach. Right there we go. Zach wants to know what you like to do in your off season. What entertains you?
That's a great question. Really, our off season doesn't really start well. For me, it usually starts about the middle of December. I spend usually the 3 weeks after the season doing all the appearances and trying to knock out everything to extend my off season as much as possible. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out. I think I want to go live somewhere for a month. I just don't know where. So I'm kind of sifting through it.
Just go hide away somewhere for about a month.
Yeah. You're a beachy person, obviously. I'm sure you're in
Number one on the list right now would be Scottsdale, Arizona.
That's a nice place, Arizona. There you go. Well, we also want to know what kind of pets you have. One of the fans want to know, are you a pet owner?
I am. I have a dog. Her name's Missy. I've had her for about 12 years. She's Jack Russell. And then I rescued a pit bull and lab mix that was found on the street in January. So he's a massive puppy now. So it's 70 pounds. Chew-eating bulldog.
Does he go around with you? Does he travel?
I actually was thinking, it'd be great. I could travel, have 2 dogs. That way they kind of keep each other occupied. But they're a handful. So I'm limiting here lately how much I travel.
Okay. And where's Crystal from Gastonia? Crystal, there she is. So, she wants to know maybe who you have the most fun racing against on the track.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these guys.
Okay.
I got a pretty good relationship with all of them on the racetrack. I feel like we get a lot of respect from guys, and I feel like I give a lot of respect to guys on the racetrack. So it's I don't know. As far as guys who like to race,
Yeah.
I feel like we race all around. So.
And you share a lot of
except for the race here in the All-Star race that one time.
And you guys share a lot with each other too, yeah, all the time, right?
Yeah, not too much information.
A lot of the Toyota teams share information with them. I mean, I know they keep some things back, but
Yeah, absolutely. And here lately, we're starting to share more and more information because Really, we're only Toyota's only about 6 cars strong after Red Bull goes away at the end of the year. We got to combine that information to get Toyota up front where it belongs. We feel like we're just right there on that edge. We just got to overcome it.
Okay, and Michael from South Carolina, real quick, he wants to know, what does Mom think of you racing? I know we've had Mom here with us before.
We've had Denny. She's a nice lady.
Does it make her nervous, or how does she handle it?
No, she does not get nervous at all, really. She's my, obviously, #1 fan. You can find her at my souvenir trailer every weekend. She's there. She's selling different stuff and giving away different stuff that I've signed at home. And so I always find her going through the boxes and stuff that I get sent, with my name and face on it. They always give me a sample. Digging through and figuring out what she can give to different race fans that come to our merchandise hauler. So she's obviously my #1 fan. Pretty much travels with me pretty much everywhere.
Awesome. And a lot of you may not know, you had a family-owned business, didn't you? Was it trailer hitches?
Yeah, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah?
Not a lot of people know. I definitely have worked pretty hard for a living. I'm certified welder, so I was a metal fabricator and everything. Put on trailer hitches. My dad called me a wiring genius. I just pretty much fixed all the trailers that came in, like landscaping trailers and different things like that as a kid. So my parents, they knew that college and school was not something I was really into a whole lot. All I really cared about was racing, and so they set up a family business now just in case the racing didn't work out. We had a backup plan.
Okay. And one last one, your favorite Toyota vehicle? I bet I know what it is.
I just ordered actually a Toyota, but I feel like that's pretty nice.
Very nice.
If you look, the vehicle I drive around in on race day is the truck.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember at the Toyota appearance, and I had my head neck cooler back there, and Scott come up and threw that dang horn you got on that thing, like it gave me a heart attack. But I got him back at Watkins Lane. I don't know if you know that, but I got him back.
Payback. So what do you guys say? Let's hear Jet. Your Denny on.
Did you watch the Better Half Dash?
What?
Did you watch the Better Half Dash? Did you
I was
see that?
pulled in the tunnel when I saw the girls spraying each other with champagne from the
I heard that was David Reagan's girlfriend? Yep, David Reagan's girlfriend won it. I heard that was a wreck fest.
Well, the last I heard, Katie Kansas got injured, so I'm surprised they got the girls.
They were taking it serious.
They took it serious, didn't they?
All right, Denny, well, good luck tonight, man. Thank you so much for coming out and seeing us. Denny, never ladies and gentlemen, any last words for the fans?
Yeah, just appreciate everyone's support. And I see a lot of different 11 year out here, and I know as a race fan, I've made it tough on y'all being fans for this year, but I guarantee you we're gonna turn it around.
Thank you.
Thanks, Denny. See you later.